Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday to you all. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. What is up? King of Carrot Flowers, how are you? Demonic Wolf, hello. Ninja Zelda Zelda Swidler, not fully confident. Lily Untouched by Death is a great piece. Ooh, yeah, it does seem really good in this deck. I'm excited to try this deck. Hey, what's up, Master of Zelda? Tap Walrus, Zazie, how are you? Not confident. Oh my goodness, Estrapicavedra. Wow, I butchered that one, but yo to you as well. The Pope of Love. How is everyone tonight? What's up, Psycho Magi? Wall of Chaos. Videza. How are you? I'm excited. It's a Pioneer night. We played some Standard yesterday. Tonight, we're going to try some Pioneer, and I'm actually excited to try this deck. This deck looks super sweet and super fun and kind of tribal, kind of combo. Mash them all together, and hopefully it's going to be sweet. Jay Zoller. I'm glad you made it. I know that you're not the biggest Pioneer fan, but I love it. I think this deck looks interesting too, Demonic Wolf. Hey, what's up, Lo-Fi Vibes? How are you? Snozberry Farm. What's going on? Gorian Verse. How's everyone today? So, I'm hyped. I'm excited. I spent this afternoon recording some Commander with Vince for one of his series, so that was fun. And now it's stream time, and I'm super excited for it. Hey, what's up, Abigail? How are you today? Hello, and Advanced Win, good to see you as well. So, how are we doing tonight? I am doing well. I hope everyone else is doing well, and I'm excited to see if we can kind of like zombie tribal / rally combo, mash it all up, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and see if we can get some wins in Pioneer. It should be interesting. Yes, I'm doing some EDH and chilling with Vince, so it should be interesting. Hey, what's up, Zach? How are you? Wheaton, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, day off of work is always good. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. Hey, Seth, real question. With the feeling going around that paper magic spoiled rap in the next few years, when should I liquidate my cards? Oh my goodness, that's a big question. Oh my god, that is a super big question. I don't think that paper magic is going to go away completely. I think this is something I've been saying for a while now. My feeling is that what we're going to see is Standard shift to Arena, paper magic shift mostly towards Commander, but also probably like Pioneer and Modern to some extent as well. I think those formats will still be a part of paper, and then Magic Online be Legacy, Vintage, Pioneer, Modern, that type of stuff. So I don't think that paper magic is going away, but I think we're going to continue to see the focus shift more towards Commander. We've seen Command Fest, we're seeing a ton of Commander products, we're seeing a ton of Commander cards and Standard sets. So that's more my thinking about it. It's not like we don't get paper magic cards anymore, but the way that the formats are supported, that's just my prediction. That's just me kind of like piecing together things in my head. Maybe I'm 100% off base. Like, that is my speculation and like piecing things together, not any like direct information. So I wouldn't freak out and like sell my Commander decks or anything. Standard doesn't really matter anyway because cards rotate. So it's not like, even if they stopped supporting Standard in a couple years in paper or pulled back on it, like cards would have already rotated, so it doesn't really do anything there. I would be mostly like concerned. I don't even know. Like, I think there will still be some Modern and Pioneer support, so I don't know. I guess I wouldn't freak out too much about it right now. Hey, what's up, Robert Young? How are you? And Plasmatic Panic for the 13th month of Jank. Those are hopefully good 13 months. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Also, before we jump into it, ooh, waiting some docs. Well, hopefully your girlfriend's doing all right, Robert. Before we get to our reminders in the stream, I wanted to see what people thought about this arena announcement. Specifically, one part of it. We got our state of the game today. This is a question I really had for everyone, and I don't even know how I feel about this, so I don't have any like hot take here. But I want to know what all of you are thinking, because I'm actually like really curious what people are thinking about this. Quantum Gaming, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Good skip cheer for you. Hey, what's up, Fat Hawaiian? How are you? So the question I have is, one of the biggest parts of the announcement was starting December 12th, they're doing this Brawladays event. Basically, you can pay the equivalent of $10 in gems or 10,000 gold. So $10, and you can play as much Brawl as you want for for basically a month. Basically, month long, you get access to a infinite brawl queue. There's not really any prizes. I guess they're adding raise the redeemed, and you win one with your first win, but you don't get any like increasing prizes or anything. Is that something that that people will be interested in? I'm like, it's immediately strikes me as strange, just because normally Magic has been you pay for cards and play the game for free, unless you're playing a tournament with prizes on the line. Then you're like paying for the tournament, but with the chance of winning prizes. So I don't know if we've really seen too much like you just get to pay money for the ability to play the game. Normally, like paying money is getting the cards. Like you pay money to get the cards and then you play the game. So we've never really seen this before. I guess a little bit with like Command Zone starting off is kind of like that. You pay money and you get to play as much Commander as you want in the Command Zone, but you get some like swag with that and whatnot. So I don't know. I'm very curious how this is going to go. It's something we've never seen before in Magic, so it's going to be interesting. Also, they're doing something different with Historic, which I'm fine with this, especially for Historic, but suspending cards for a season rather than banning them outright. So starting in like a week or whatever, Oko, Field of the Dead, Once Upon a Time, Veil of Summer. The only thing I will say is I think these cards are just probably too good for Historic. So the weird part about suspension is I feel like Field of the Dead or Veil of Summer, you're just going to have to suspend them every single time. Maybe something changes, but I kind of like the idea of having cards be able to go in and out of the format. But that's been our big announcement. Also, just like having non-standard cards in Brawl. Actually, my opinion is Brawl should be Historic. I think Brawl would be a better format if it was Historic rather than Standard. That's my take on it. I do think it's weird that there's differences between paper and arena, although I don't know how much Brawl is played in paper anymore. But anyway, let's do a reminder. Start talking about this deck. Start playing Magic. But I talked to people at GP Vegas, like Wizards people, and whenever it came up, that is what I told them. That was my like advice for making Brawl a success. Is like make it Historic. I don't think people want a rotating Commander format. So just make it Historic. Don't let it rotate. So we'll see. Maybe they head that direction because I think that would be sweet. So anyway, reminders. Talk about the deck. Start playing Magic. Then we talk about Arena. We talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Anything and everything. Recording with Vince in Commander and Chill. Whatever you want to talk about. Spoony Sage, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So reminder, first off, replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. Tons of stuff going up. Tonight there is some Modern with Grim. Tomorrow we are pioneering Bearer of Heavens of all things on Against Odds. So keep it out for all of that. There's some sweet Commander stuff coming up with Tomer, Commander Clash this weekend. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is the super sweet Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, and I can type the word sponsor correctly, which apparently is not a guarantee, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. They got you covered with whatever format you need, whatever cards you need. You can even grab a Saffron Olive sticker. Just mention that you want one in your order notes. As easy as that. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Puddle Jumper, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Finally, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated. Most certainly never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. So those are reminders. Let's talk about the deck. So we are trying a deck I'm actually pretty excited for. This is Zombie Rally for Pioneer. So on one hand, it's kind of just like Zombie Tribal. We have some zombie payoffs. We have Crypt Breakers, really cares about zombies, very powerful card, draws us cards, makes zombies. We have, not Corpse Knight, Wayward Servant, also cares about zombies. Whenever a zombie comes into play, gets to drain for 1. So the idea of this deck is we can play a fairly fair, we also have Diagraph Clauses to make more zombies. Liliana cares about zombies. So we can play kind of like this weird zombie tribal plan where we like curve out with zombies, top it off with Liliana, kill some stuff, drain our opponent a bit, hopefully win the game with creatures. The other unique part about this deck though, which really pushes it in a different direction, is Rally the Ancestor. So we can win a zombie tribal. We can also use cards like Liliana, which pluses to mill 3 cards, drain our opponent. Cards like Stitcher Supplier, which just mills cards when it comes into player dies. Nantucket Husk, which can sacrifice creatures to stock our graveyard full of zombies. And then cast Rally the Ancestors. At X3, it gets back literally a whole graveyard. X2, most of our graveyard. And then we have Corpse Knight. Whenever a creature comes into play, we drain our opponent for 1. Wayward Servant, whenever a zombie comes into play, we drain for 1. So if we can get back a couple of these, along with a bunch of Crypt Breakers and Lazotep Reavers and whatever random zombies, we can potentially just 20 our opponent, or at least if we chip in some early damage, deal a lot of damage to our opponent on the spot, rally the Ancestors. It's a speed, kill our opponent. Before I talk about the rest of the deck, we got our first donation from the night, which is from Zyre, $5 donation. So for the last 2 years around this time, we blessed Seth with some Christmas cheer. Let's break the record this year. Donate away. Well, Zyre, thank you so much for the donation. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, we've definitely had some crazy streams this time of year in the past, for sure. Hey, Seth, can you say hi to my sons? You're a bit of a celebrity to them. Their names are Ollie and Sam. Well, JLSS, I would love to. Ollie and Sam, hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for watching. That's super awesome. Thank you. Hello. So that's the plan of the deck. Zombie beatdowns, finish them with Rally if we need to. Mana base, bunch of dual lands, some scry lands, nothing really exciting. Sideboard-wise, we have some Sorens to gain life, Blight Beetles for the green decks, Duresses for control, Ashioks. I'm actually not 100% sure what Ashiok is doing. It's good against ramp. I don't know how much ramp is a thing now that Field of the Dead has been banned. And then Fragmentize is basically to keep our graveyard active. Rest in Peace, Leyline of the Void, sniping stuff like that for 1 mana, opening up our Rally the Ancestors plan. And that's a deck, that's a plan, that's what we're doing. So we'll see. Hopefully it's super sweet. I'm really excited that it might be sweet. Yeah, I'm planning on doing a Santa stream. I definitely am. Oh, you're welcome, Master Vader. Yeah, I was happy to sign it for you. XL2337, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. So yeah, I think, yes, that is the plan. Definitely planning on doing a Christmas ho 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 Santa Claus stream. Definitely the goal. That is the goal. Whoa, 300 tickets. Good lord. Also, I crushed it this week on Vintage Masters drafting. Oh my goodness. Absolutely crushed it. Whoa, we have a donation from Santa. $10 donation. Says, you've been a good boy this year. Well, Santa, thank you so much for the donation. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you. I guess I've been pretty good. I've tried. All right, let's zombie rally some fools. Yeah, I kind of did a lot of Vintage Masters drafting. It went really well. Yeah, definitely going to do the Santa thing. I think it would be fun. I created this Yarok deck in Standard. Carried me to Gold 3 so far in Traditional Standard. Ooh, I do love Yarok. Actually, I got a sweet Yarok deck for one of the deck techs next week that I expect we'll be playing at some point. Because that deck is sweet. Some Pioneer Yarok. Master Toenail for the 23rd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Yarok Value Town. That looks like my kind of deck. Ramp in the early game, play a bunch of Yaroks, double the triggers. That looks super sweet. Another donation. Good lord. The donations are rolling in already. Gory Inverse, $5 donation. Ho ho brains. Oh, thank you, Gory Inverse. And yeah, hopefully, because I just watched Zombieland again recently, so I think that's why. Another reason why I wanted to play this deck. Zombieland's actually, I kind of forgot how funny Zombieland was. I don't really like zombie horror movies, but for some reason, apparently movies that kind of make fun of zombie horror movies are funny. Yeah, Zombieland's really good. Bear Snake, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Oh, distracting you from writing a paper. That's not good, Spawn Love. Not good at all. It's that time of year. It's probably finals week for some people. I think I've been talking to some people who've said, depending on your school, I think it's finals week. So, stream mode achieved. All right, this hand, not a keep. Definitely not a keep at all. No lands. No lands, no keeps. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead is really funny too. I like Shaun of the Dead a lot. All right, this is a keeper. Another donation. Good lord, yes. Finals week is a rough week. We have another donation already. 4 donations. Thank you so much, everyone. From Panharmonicon. If I could, I'd double up all your donations entering the stream tonight. Well, thank you so much, Panharmonicon. You're my favorite. You know that. Well, don't tell Blood Moon. Arrows, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoop cheer for you. What are we putting at the bottom? I think we're going to go with a... Yeah, let's go Foulmire Knight, I guess. Sure. Little awkward we got 2 Scrylands, so we're playing off curve, but... Yeah, Jonathan, it's funny. Did I ever build Yarok EDH in paper? Not all the way. I've started to, but it's not completed yet. Hopefully by the... Oh my god, another Deathless Islands. Hopefully by the time that I actually go to another GP, I'll have it ready to go. Mecha Tire! I also need a fun Modern deck, and I guess a Pioneer deck now as well. I have Mono Red Prison for Modern, but I feel so bad. People come up to me at GPs. They're like, oh, can we play a game? And I'm like, sure, I'd love to. But the only deck I have is Mono Red Prison. So, turn 1 Blood Moon. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Sure, I'll sign that. And then they never talk to me again. McIntyre, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much. Oh my god, Wall of Chaos, my apologies. Huge apologies. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for you. And Wall of Chaos, 3-year resub, which is absolutely insane. 3 years. Can't wait for some Piter Panza. Keep up the awesome work. Well, thank you so much, Wall of Chaos. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Do you want to do a series called Learning Legacy? I do enjoy playing Legacy. That much is very true. Yeah, I mean, what would this series look like? I mean, I'd be open to it. Zach Zelda! Wow, the donations are still coming. Zach Zelda and Dishars, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Oh no, not Blood Moon. Blood Moon with a $10 donation saying I heard that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Blood Moon. You were supposed to hear that. Is Panharmonicon around? I still love you, Blood Moon. Floob Disploob for the 16th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. I think part of the problem is our sub shoutouts really long. So sometimes I feel like when there's a lot of subs that I just spend like most of like an hour of the stream doing the sub shoutout. Maybe that means I should shorten it a little bit. Do you have a favorite wall? Favorite wall is Glacial Wall. Not because it's I think it's the right one. But the one that has the wolf that looks like it's a sticker from Ice Age. That one just cracks me up. Because I think it's Glacial Wall. Let me see if I can find it. Glacial Wall, Ice Age. Am I correct? Oh yeah, I'm definitely. It's not even a good wall, but for some reason, I don't know. Like just the like Game of Thrones ice wall with what to me looks like a sticker of a wolf on there. I don't know why. Every time I see it, it just cracks me up every single time. Wall of Kelp's another good choice. Learning Legacy Volume 1: How to Cast Brainstorm into Force of Will. That does sound like Legacy. I do enjoy playing Legacy. What's your favorite wall? I'm curious now. What other good walls? I like the... what's a life gain wall? It's like a 4-drop wall that gains life equal to the power of a creature you control each turn. I think it was from like... I know it was from Shards of Alara block. I want to say Conflux. It was from one of those sets. Oh, Wall of Roots is probably one of the spikiest walls. Oh, also, Wall of Blossoms, Wall of Omens. Oh man... One of those might be my favorite because they work so well with Panharmonicon. Those are like the Panharmonicon dream walls. Let's just Yeah, let's just pass and Foulmire Knight. And then we can untap Dire... the Wraths are the problem. The Wraths are the concern at the moment. Wall of Reverence, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Wall of Omens is a really good one. Fogbank is a cool card. That's the kind of card that I think I vastly overrated, like a long time ago. Jace, Architect of Thought. Well, that's good at shutting down our team. Ticks up. Well, we don't have a way to kill this, do we? Let's draw a card. Corpse Knight. Untap. Temple. Land to the bottom. Oh, we're going to get Wrath, but play Corpse Knight. Play Crypt Breaker. Drain. I mean, I think our main goal is to get in a position where a rally wins us the game and then try to find a window to rally. Do you think Fogbag should see more EDH play? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I don't think Fogbag is actually as good as it seems. Like, it's a good blocker, but I sent you a Pioneer Dredges deck the other day. 4-0 with again last night at my LDS. Ooh, awesome, Johnny Jugs. Yeah, we gotta play more Pioneer Dredge decks. We haven't played many at all. Tack the Mech. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Sunscape Familiar is a great wall as well. Ooh, yeah, Sunscape Familiar definitely is. Opponent takes up Jace. That might mean they don't have a Wrath. If they had a Wrath, you'd probably take down, I would think. Fabled Passage. They might have a Teferi, which is also not great. And that is a Teferi. Okay. Draw a card. Well, let's tap some zombies, draw a card. I kind of wish we had like a Murderous Rider or something. We don't really have a way just to kill a Teferi here. Opponent passing. Untapping. We draw. Dread Wanderer. Well, let's draw a card. We can't really attack meaningfully anyway because of this Jace. Ooh, I don't know where we're at. Yeah, Copter has definitely been banned. So we get to draw. Fatal Push doesn't do anything. I think we're fully on the rally plan. Maze's Edge is my favorite Pioneer deck you built. Yeah, Maze's Edge is super fun. Even without the Field of the Deads, it's still super fun. I'm more interested getting into Paper Pioneer, wondering what is a budget, is it a budget-friendly format? It is more budget-friendly than a lot of other older formats, I would say. Definitely more budget-friendly than, I'll play Colossus. Definitely more budget-friendly than Modern or Legacy or any of those. So, I don't know if I would say budget-friendly, but definitely heading in the right direction. And there are some very powerful budget decks, so that is also, I think, good news. Well, alright, we mill some stuff, we pass the turd, please don't wrath us. I'm sure it's going to happen. It makes me sad. Did you talk about, did you abandon Modern? It's been a while since I've seen you talk about it. I haven't abandoned Modern, per se, but I've just really enjoyed Pioneer lately. I'm sure we will do more Moderning. We definitely will. But in a lot of ways, I feel like Pioneer offers a lot of the things I like about Modern without the things I don't like about Modern, which are randomly losing on like turn 2 or turn 3 because you don't have answers to stuff. So I feel like, I don't know. I really like Pioneer right now, but we definitely will be doing more Modern. I think it also might be the newness of Pioneer that makes me enjoy it so much right now. So yeah, the mono green deck I think is one of the most competitive budget Pioneer decks. I think it's like a legitimately good deck. Is it more budget-friendly than Standard? Maybe? You can definitely build competitive, like, $100 decks in Pioneer. Oh, no Wrath, no Wrath, no Wrath, no Wrath. Wow, no Wrath? Oh my goodness, okay. That's good. We untap. We have hope. We draw a Dread Wanderer. Unfortunately, we can't really kill this Planeswalkers, which is bad. Ooh. Everyone's Riker for the 8th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. But yeah, more Modern will definitely be coming. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I've been playing a version of Mono Green the last couple weeks of FNM. Aspect of Hydra is hilarious. It is, and it's actually, like, surprisingly effective, I think. Well, okay, let's think about this. Well, tap the stuff that can't attack. So tap you, tap you, tap you. Draw a card. Play Wayward Servant. Make a zombie. Trigger. Play Foulmire Knight. 1, 2, Actually, let's play Lazotep Reaver. Play Lazotep Reaver. Make a zombie. Trigger. Great. I mean, I guess if our opponent never hits a Wrath, we're kind of getting there. Ooh, let me see Frantic Wolf Pup. Pioneer isn't budget friendly. Look at the top decks on Goldfish. Oh, I'm not saying that the top tier decks are cheap. That's not what I meant. But I think you could build more competitive budget decks in Pioneer than you can in formats like Modern and whatnot for sure. All right, trigger, trigger, trigger. Make a zombie, trigger, trigger. Opponent goes to 7. Go to combat. Attack our opponent. Jace does Jace stuff. Wow, this is sort of working. Opponent revs. Okay. Goes to 10. Down to 6. No Wrath, no Wrath, no Wrath, no Wrath. Hey, what's up, Joseph? How are you? Have you ever played Boros Feather? What do you think of it? Never had more fun in MTG. I have not played it in Pioneer. I played it a little bit in Standard. Not a ton, but a little bit. Definitely a super cool and unique style of deck. I bet it might get even better with Theros. Theros is a kind of set that supports stuff like that. Rakdoseth. That looks like a sweet deck. Drakuseth Death Shadow. That is a spicy looking deck. For sure. Drakamona. Boy, opponent's desperate for that Wrath. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you to the bottom. No Wrath, no Wrath, no Wrath, no Wrath. No Wrath. I mean, we've built a pretty impressive board. It all goes away to a Wrath, but we're making headway. Figuru, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. See you, Jay Zoller. Thanks for swinging by. Takes down. You can have Narset, I guess, versus opponent takes Narset. Plays Narset. Takes down Narset. Oh, they didn't find it! They didn't find it! Zombies! Getting it done. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. I cannot believe that worked. We just played zombies and took down Teferi and Narset and Jace and searched for his Kanta. Not bad, not bad. He said they have a Metalwork Colossus deck I've been working in for a while. Modern. Goes off turn 3, turn 4. Plays a lot of Carrot Clan does. If it can 5-0 League, if I can 5-0 League, you should play it. Ooh, that sounds fun. Up, 1-up TCG. I do like Metalwork Colossus. How often do I bluff playing Paper Magic? I don't play that much Paper Magic. I guess I don't have a good answer for that because I don't play that much Paper Magic, so I'm not sure. And I guess it also probably depends on, like, the definition of bluff. If it's, like, leave some mana untapped to represent a counter spell, or, like, I don't know, try to, like, aggressively attack when I know that I don't have any tricks or at risk of being blown out. Oh, that was good. We got there somehow. Do we want to change anything else? Ashiok, no. Blight Beetle, no. Fragmentize, they probably do have, like, Rest in Peace potentially. We could bring in Sorin. I don't know if it's worth it. I feel like Sorin's probably more for the life gain than anything in this deck. Maybe we just keep all of our creatures, bring in the Duresses. Thankfully, our Blood Artist effects trigger when a creature comes into play. So even though Rally gets shut down, if our opponent has Graveyard Hate, yeah, we should probably be in a couple, I guess. The Fragmentize at least, worst case it can kill, like, Search for his Kanta. Also, I'm a grown man that owns an LGS, and I scream every time you say my store name. Oh, well, hopefully in a good way. One up TCG. Where's your store at? What do we want to take out here? Dreadrunner is good. Foulmire's fine. Maybe we go down like a Liliana and let's go one Liliana, one Reaver. Try it like that. Been playing Grixis Dragon mid-range since the format started. I love it. What's your thoughts on Grixis? I have not played, wow, 27-1 Trizix? That is an absurd record. That is like, I don't know what to say. That is that is ridiculous. Ridiculously good record. Thoughts on Grixis? I know Krim really likes Grixis in Pioneer. I haven't actually played too much Grixis. I don't know if I've actually played any Grixis deck, but it seems like it is probably decent at least. More lands, eh? Now let's Godless Shrine, run out Corpse Knight. Dogabeth, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Opponent Ups. I'm based on Mississippi, opening a second store in Arkansas soon, and yes, in a good way. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. What up, TCG? It's always awesome to hear of LGSs doing well, and being able to open up another store seems like a definite sign that things are going well. Golgari, Empty the Pits. Empty the Pits is a card I haven't played much. That is a sweet idea. Another Duress. Well, let's isolate a Chapel. Duress our opponent. That does look. I'll have to give the deck a try, Tizzard. That looks spicy. Empty the Pits is spicy. About it. What you got? I wish we had one more zombie so we could start drawing cards, but what can you do? Grixis is a color combination that I've always wanted. Opponent absorbs. Well, in that case, we will just Duress again. Okay. Does not seem particularly beatable, but we'll take Supreme Verdict, because that's probably the least beatable. At least with two Teferis, they can't both be on the battlefield at once. Got him. Yeah, opponent's hand is ridiculous. Jeez, Architect of Thought. Opponent's hand's so good. Takes it up. Yup. Come on, zombies, so we draw cards. No. Ugh, ouch. Well, tag Jace, I guess, for a very sad one. Not looking good, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to play it out for a little while longer. The one thing about this deck is Rally is a way we can potentially win out of nowhere. And we do have a Crypt Breaker, so we're not that far away from drawing cards. Ugh, opponent draws the land they needed too. That's also not great. Opponent. Teferi draws. Us is spiraling out of control. A little bit sad that we had two Duresses, and it was not anywhere near enough to stop our opponent's hand. Omega Zombie, drain our opponent. Untap. Come on, deck. Give us some love. Oh, Temple of Silence. Oh, my goodness. Play Temple of Silence, Scry. The Flood is real. Crypt Breaker. I don't even know how we win from here, honestly. I guess we just pass. Yeah, I think we're dead. Yeah, Black Castle actually seems like it'd be very good. Maybe with this deck should have Black Castle probably. Opponent. Temple Scries. Also, maybe Planeswalker removal. Like, just a way to, like, Murderous Rider, which is also a zombie. Like, that also seems like it could be good. Have you thought about a Lich's Mastery deck for Pioneer? A little bit, but I haven't actually thought about it to the point of being able to... to build one. But I've, like, considered it a little bit. Well, there's a lot... Man, this is getting worse by the second. Oh, my... Holy lands. All right. Opponent passes, untaps. Oh, we have drawn a ridiculous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another duress. I mean, I guess we duress because why not? DJ Fresh, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Wow! Oh, now I wish we had like a Mortal Sun. This is getting worse and worse by the second. Draw a card. Stitcher Supplier. Mill. Ugh, there goes a rally. Temple of Silence. Well, Gabe Stitcher Supplier, pass the turn. Yeah, I can't imagine we get out of this. Yikes. Can we make a Clued Food Mechanized Production deck work in Pioneer? Could definitely try it. I don't know how competitive it would be, but it seems like it would at least be a fun, like, against the odds deck. Opponent hits us. 11. Goes to 21. Takes up Jace. Plays. Planeswalker is very popular. Love running Elder Spell. Yeah, something other than Duress to answer Planeswalkers. Seems like it might be helpful. Also, Murderous Rider. Murderous Rider could also kill this Lyra. I don't think we have a card in our 75 that actually just kills Lyra. Alright, to Fairy. Opponent has just a absolute stack of Planeswalkers. Gets to untap some lands. Well, I mean, Crypt Breaker, discard this Fragmentize, which apparently isn't doing anything. Grokmar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Anyone know how to fix a POC that only boots in, boys? No idea. Well, on the other hand, I have to imagine that is gotta be about as good as our opponent's deck can run. Like, that was absurd. Maybe we leave out the Fragmentizes and just, if they draw Graveyard Hate, we die? Like, what options do we have? So, what we've realized so far is, the deck cannot kill a Lyra, and it cannot kill a Planeswalker very effectively. Would we also consider Hero's Downfall in that vein, or is Murderous Rider just better? Oh, that's a lot of lands. I don't think we can keep this. I don't see how this hand ever wins. Alright. I mean, I guess this is sort of better. We can play zombies at least. I think that Murderous Rider is just better in this deck. It is a Lyra deck. Anguish Unmaking is legal. I think Anguish Unmaking is, like, somewhat reasonable. Was thinking about adding Cat and Oven to your Squeed Tube deck you made a while back. Think it could work, or too cute of an idea? I think that could work. I guess Soren's got to go bottom. Swamp and Crypt Breaker. Go. Well, we're on the play. We kind of got to start. Opponent. I always recommend people run a copy of Walk the Plank at sorcery speed, but pretty much unconditional removal to kill any creature. Yeah, Walk the Plank is fine. I mean, being sorcery speed is not ideal, but I don't think that's necessarily a 100% a deal breaker. Opponent. Fabled Passage. Passing. Well, play land. Untapped. Lazotep Reaver. Mega Zombies. Start drawing cards. Opponent in the tank a bit. Yeah, I think Anguish Unmaking is a card that can be in consideration. It's nice that it can hit anything. 3 life is a cost compared to Vindicate, but and it doesn't land. So Vindicate, it's Vindicate-esque, but it is nice that it gets like Wilderness Reclamation, Planeswalkers. I've played it in my sideboard before, and I think it's decent. Glacial Fortress for our opponent. And there's Kanta. Well, tap some zombies, draw a card, untap. Temple of Silence, Scry. I'm not sure we even want this Wayward Servant. Well, I guess it's fine. Put on top. Draw it. Play it. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. Could be close. Since Merfolk don't really see play, and Fatal Push deals with what they do, I recommend over Cast Down. It's a good legendary. They're good legendary creatures in Pioneer. Yeah, I think that that kind of makes sense. I'm trying to think of where the sorcery speed aspect is especially punishing. Opponent. Narset. Alright. Narset's annoying, but we do get to kill it. Takes down. Hits Supreme Verdict, unfortunately. Oh, we untap. Duress our opponent. Well, that's unfortunate. That's a handful of Supreme Verdicts. I'll go to combat, kill Narset, hit our opponent. Ugh. Ugh, two of them. Yeah, we have not drawn a rally, although in this game, I don't even know if it's helpful since our opponent has Rest in Peace, and they're going to flip this as Kanta soon. If they had 1 Supreme Verdict, I think we win this game. 2 Supreme Verdicts, pretty questionable. We'll see. We can sort of rebuild. Opponent, Hallowed Fountain, untapped, going to wreck our board. Yup. Godless Shrine, untapped. Play Diagraph Colossus. Play Corpse Knight. Pass the turn. I mean, that's as much rebuild as we can get. We put 9 power on the board. That's a 2-turn clock-ish. What do you got, opponent? What do you have? Mills a Narset. Getting closer to flipping his Kanta. Plays a Scry land. Oh, we could use a good draw. Should I sell Once Upon a Time, or is it already too late? I think it's already too late. It's already been banned in so many formats. More lands, not great. Go to combat. Definitely very much not great. Swing. Opponent. Found a Blessed Alliance. Goes back up to 20. Unfortunately, we drew a land and they get to flip his Kanta. Ugh. We need to draw a creature there. We need to draw a creature. Whiffing on a creature that turn probably means the game's over. We've kind of flooded out. Our deck tops off at 4, well, kind of 3 mana. I guess we have a couple of Lilianas, but our deck is not an expensive deck. So getting up to this... Oh, God. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, so far so bad for Rally Zombies. Opponent flips his Kanta, has a Lyra that was on the top of their deck. Gets in with Lyra. Gains 1 billion life. We drop to 9. Opponent. Yeah, this is way too many lands for us to actually have a chance to win. Teferi off the top for our opponent. Bounces our Diagraph Colossus. Plays a Rest in Peace to eat our graveyard. Plays another Teferi instead, okay. Sure. Yeah, we can't kill this Lyra, so winning is going to be very difficult. Oh, so close. If we had drawn like a card, we would have had a chance. So this hits for 2. We'll have 2 Corpse Knights. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do a rally, but I think it's a little late to be relevant. We can deal a bunch of damage, but not lethal damage. Well, we will rally. Get some triggers. Gain some life. Make a token. Get some triggers. Tap, draw a card. Diagraph Colossus. Get some triggers. Dread Wanderer. Ugh. Get some triggers. I mean, this shows what our deck could do. We flooded out insanely, and our opponent, if our opponent did not have their Lyra on the top of their deck, we win. I mean, that shows the power of the deck. It doesn't work out, and we lose, but our opponent... We drew 8 lands. They had Lyra on top of their deck. They had 2 Racid had, and they needed every single bit of that to, and double Teferi. They needed all of those pieces to not be dead that turn. I felt like the fever dream of my deck was going to my head with Gitrog Monster Value. The issue is we don't have a Heartless Summoning part of the deck to speed it up. We'll give him Modern. Why don't you play Diagraph first for counters? I don't think that the counters are super relevant when Teferi can answer it. So I feel like getting extra damage from playing it after we have the Corpse Knights and Wayward Servants is more valuable. Yeah, Diagraph only triggers when you cast zombies. So we don't get zombie tokens from the rally. If we play it beforehand, it's a 5/5 instead of a 2/2, but we lose 2 drain triggers from Corpse Knight and Wayward Servant. So I feel like the other thing is our board's going to go away, which is not exciting. We're going to lose. Everything's going to get exiled, or most of our board. Opponent. Bounces Grip Breaker. Yeah, we wanted to use that to draw cards. Plays the lad. Gets in with Lyra. Yep. Goes up to 8. We go down to 9. Opponent. Oh, we were so close. Opponent passes. So we lose most of our board. Actually, not nearly as much as it looked like. We draw. Land number 9. I'll play Crypt Breaker. Trigger. Hit our opponent. Drain. Hey, what's up, Gavin? How are you? Yeah, opponent bouncing Crypt Breaker was awkward choice. I guess it did stop us from drawing some cards before stuff got exiled. I have no idea how we're supposed to attack here. So we can attack for 6 and leave up the ability to draw a card. But then our opponent survives with a single removal spell. But that's better against Settle. Dark Puka! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, that's the thing. We already saw Blessed Alliance. If it's Blessed Alliance and we attack with everything, we still don't win. All right, let's go to combat. I think what we do is we attack for 6 and leave back enough to draw a card. So attack our opponent for 6. Opponent. Cracks Fabled Passage. Gets a land. Sphinx's Revelation. Well, alright. Zombie. Oh, this isn't lethal, though. It's so close. Opponent goes to 2. We mill some cards. Mill a rally. Land. Come on. Oh, what are we getting punted for here? Opponent to fairies. I feel bad for you make all these difficult decisions for nearly 1,000 people. Meanwhile, I'm home eating chicken nuggets. Cheers. I'm very confused. I mean, maybe there's an argument we should have drawn pre-combat to try to hit a duress to play around Settle, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know what the punt might have been. Opponent hits us to 3. What do you got? Did you hit your Wrath? All right, yep. Fair enough. We get milled. Opponent. Rest in peace. Yep. We draw. Nothing. Land number 74. Well, Opponent. Ops. And... yeah, it's been an interesting one. You likely would have won if you had swung all out. If we swung all out, it still wasn't lethal. Our opponent went to 10 and we could have hit him for 9. All right. Yeah, there's no way we win now. So if we swung all out, it still wasn't lethal. Ugh. Wow. Well, I feel like if we played that match a bunch of times, I feel like we would have won a decent amount. Opponent needed stuff to go really right, and we needed to draw 11 lands. And our opponent, hitting all their like perfect one-of sideboard cards, just barely managed to beat us. Koyo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. All right, let's see what our opponent's up to. Yeah, that was close. That was definitely close. Yeah, blue-white control is not the most enjoyable match to play usually. Well, Templess Islets, Isolated Chapel. Yeah, I guess to the bottom. Pass the turn. Wow, does that actually qualify as salty? Saying that it was really close despite our opponent having very good draws? If that qualifies as salty. Minnie for the 3rd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. What cards in Pioneer work with Witch's Oven? I mean, I guess the main value of Witch's Oven is it's a sacrifice outlet. So any like sacrifice stuff, there's not like a 1-mana unconditional sacrifice outlet. So I think that's the main value in what you would play it for. What you got about it? Is it greedy to play Esper with Scarab God in this deck? Probably. Oh no. Another control deck? We were really hitting the control decks today. Well, play. Ugh. That was a punt. I should have played Corpse Knight first. That was definitely a slight punt, but it is definitely a punt. Oh, we mill a Dreadwander. Corpse Knight. Yeah. Drain our opponent. Pass the turn. We milled. Not much helpful. Sathos Sacrifice of the year. Our opponent didn't have very good draws. They had the correct draws. Give them credit for being skilled at drawing random cards. Opponent plays a tap land. Add. More thought ceases. Ew. Alright. It might just be a control-y kind of night. Hey, see you, Bear Snake. Thanks for swinging by. Have a wonderful Tuesday evening. Opponent takes another Liliana. Passes. Crypt Breaker's not bad. Play Crypt Breaker. Drain our opponent a couple times. Draw a card. Godless Shrine. Play Nantucket Husk. Drain our opponent down to 10. And we are probably in decent shape here. The deck feels powerful. It feels super powerful. Hey, let me see Go-Go's. I like new standard decks. Feed the Wolf Pack. Kind of green-black wolves? Food wolves? That looks sweet, Coco's. Wolves seem like a tribe that's pretty close to being good enough. The Lord is definitely very solid. Maybe Cruel Celebrant could be a good add to the deck if control begins to take over the meta. Whoa, what? What is going on? Sanctum of Vukin. Hostage Taker. Going for a Nantucket Husk. Well, we will sacrifice it. Opponent, combat. Gonna hit us, gain some life. One of those Liliana... Ooh, not hit us. One of those Lilianas would have been super sweet. Wayward Servant. Drain, drain, drain. We're getting there just with the draining. Tap, tap, tap. Draw a card. Templess Islets. Lazotep Reaver. Pass the turn. We're close. We're close. We're close. Pass the turn. Do you think an artifact that deals damage when you tap... What do you think the artifact that deals damage when you tap a creature in this deck? Oh, like Throne of the God Pharaoh? I don't know if we could tap our stuff consistently enough to make that work. It's kind of a sweet idea. We're really close to draining our opponent out here. We have 6 points of drain damage. This Gifted Etherboard is really keeping our opponent alive. Like, that is keeping our opponent in this game. Opponent passes. We untap. Opponent runs out an Elder Deep Fiend. Okay. Going to tap our creatures? Okay. Well, tap, 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 draw a card. Corpse Knight gets tapped. I don't think tapping our creatures is going to be that good for our opponent. Does not sack Sanctum. We draw another land. Well, we play Lazotep Reaver. Get a bunch of triggers. Wow, we're so close to draining our opponent out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tokens. Podit. Oh, we got him. We got him. Oh, we're showing the power of what the deck can do. Drain him, drain him, drain him. Dread Wanderer. Last piece of the puzzle. Return it. And game. Game. Oh, that was pretty impressive. Our opponent locked us down with Gifted Etherboard. No rally necessary. Just turn 6, drain him out of the game. Is there a way to convert your Tisa Karlov deck to Pioneer? Ooh, That's a good question. When it does its thing is actually really sweet. That was, I think, a decent example of what it can do. What do we want against this deck? What? I don't even know what this deck is. Blue-Black Scarab God, I would assume? Oh, that was good. That was super good. I think you play like Aristocrat-style decks, kind of like this, or other versions. I don't know about a direct port of the Tisa deck, though. Stuff like the Cavaliers, a little bit on the expensive side. Hey, Seth, deep question of the day. Should cards that were banned in their respective standard formats be banned in Pioneer and Historic? I don't want to say yes always, because there's definitely exceptions. Rampaging Ferocidon, that's a fine card for Pioneer. Reflector Mage is a fine card for Pioneer. Probably for Historic as well, if it was in it. So I don't think as a blanket rule, but I definitely think that cards that are banned in Standard and in Pioneer should be banned in Historic. Like, having Veil of Summer legal in Historic, which is less powerful than Pioneer because it's got a smaller card pool, or like Once Upon a Time, that's very weird. Hey, what's up, JSMCQ? How are you today? I think a lot of them should be MTG Barco, but I don't think every single one. I wouldn't say every card banned in Standard should be banned in Historic and Pioneer. Because Pioneer is a decent amount more powerful than Historic. Ashiok, you think? Blight Beetle, no. Duress, maybe. Fragmentize. There could be Graveyard Hate. Ashiok. I don't think we change a ton, honestly. Fatal Push. Maybe like trim a Fatal Push in a Liliana for a couple Ashioks and just run it like that. Let's try it like that, see what happens. Yeah, I'm not sure if Duress is worth it or not. All we saw were Thought Seizes. Hey, what's up, BG Stilts? How are you? Hello, hello, hello. I would be fine with Nexus being banned, just because I find Nexus very unenjoyable. If I donate, will Seth get my name right? No problem. No promises. I almost said no problems. Dr. Gilgamesh? I think I might have got it right without you donating. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Baby. All right, Bonnet. Let's do it. Island. Grafdigger's Cage. Alright, we didn't bring in an answer for that, but... Well, let's Ooh, Ashiok. Temple Islet. Scry. Into. Fatal Push. Go bottom. Pass the turn. As long as Next is legal and historic, I'm happy. Questing Beast is cheating, though. Questing Beast is definitely good. I've been sub for years before he got my name right. That's a normal time frame. After a few years of consistent subbing, then I might actually figure out your name. Because by that time, I've probably said it like 20 or 30 times just from resubs, and eventually it'll click into my small brain, and I'll say it properly. About it. What you got? Nothing? Passing? Alright. Land. Well, let's play Corpse Night. Keep running them out. Oh, we have a new donation. Found it. Swift End. Okay. Down to 18, though. New donation from Dr. Gilgamesh. $5 donation. Hey, Seth, love your streams. You are the gold gem of the MTG community. By far the most wholesome and comfy stream. Much love, Dr. Gilgamesh. And I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong, which is definitely possible. Thank you so much for the kind words and the donation. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll drain our opponent. Isolated Chapel. Gil. This Grafdigger's Cage means Rally doesn't do anything. Opponent correctly guessed that was what we're up to. You keep getting my name wrong. Vermet isn't right? Do you think adding 2 or 3 Mogus' Marauder in order to give everything haste might be interesting here? Is Mogus' Marauder a zombie? I actually don't remember. Mogus' Marauder. If it was a zombie, I would probably say maybe. I would probably say yes if it was a zombie. Not being a zombie, I'm a little skeptical. Ugh. I'm a little skeptical that it's worth it. Well, keep on draining. Well, now we know we probably should bring in a way to deal with Grafdigger's Cage next time. Irrelevant Merfolk, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. The deck is so, I think, reliant on having zombies for, like, draining with Wayward Servant and Crypt Breaker and such. I feel like playing a non-zombie would be a pretty high cost. Gary could be sweet. We still have a decent amount of black mana symbols. Although we're not super focused on black mana symbols, but we probably still have enough that Gary would be fine. Do you know what did you know that Fires of Adventure lets you ignore the commander tax? Really? I did not know that. Huh. There's not much that lets you ignore the commander tax. That's interesting. Pollute, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Well, let us... Ashiok. Nevis, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. So many subs tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Take that on our opponent. Oh, Mill Scarab. All right, get rid of Scarab God and lands past the turn. All right. Oh, I wish we could rally. I mean, we couldn't do it right yet anyway, but Irrelevant Merfolk again. Welcome back to the Fishbowl again. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Hey, Seth, with the holidays being a time for some that struggle with mental health, can you give a shout out to be kind to each other? I think that is a very good shout out, Irrelevant Merfolk. Definitely a supporter of people being kind to each other. So, yes, that's very good advice. Commander tax is not part of Commander. It's a separate part of the cost. Opponent. Gifted Etherboard. All these lifelinkers are kind of obnoxious. Passes. Lazotep Reaver. Drain you. A bunch. Make a zombie. Drain you a bunch more. Ashiok, mill you. No attacks past the turn. About it. Adepts. This is going to be interesting. About it. I wish I had gifted Etherboard at Historic. Card is real fun. Definitely a good way to slow down aggro decks if you are a control style deck. Wow, attacks with both. Ugh. This life gain is really making things hard. We'd be willing to make it against odds infinite combo with Unflinching Courage, Archangel of Thune, and Walking Ballista. Ooh, that could be sweet. Or at least something similar to that. Yeah, I think I would be down with trying something like that. Well, as a Tep Reaver. Opponent kills a Corpse Knight. Well, we do a little bit of draining. Token draining. Crypt Breaker. Draining. Combat. Attack, attack. Hit our opponent. Down to 8. Can we actually find a way to close this out? Opponent, adapt. So much life gain. So much annoyingness. Ashiok was mostly to try to slow down Scarab God, but it's also kind of slowing down these Sanctum of Ugins. It's not insane, but it's doing something. About it. Alright, everything in Ashiok. This time we're going to let it go. Although this opens up Elder Deep Fiends for days and days. Whoa! Okay. Alright. Oh, I wish we had brought in Grafdigger's Cage Answer. Now play a swap, play Corpse Knight. Play another Ashiok. Keep exiling. Our hand is literally empty now, though. Pout it. Ugh. Turn 1 Grafdigger's Cage. Ravenous Chupacabra. This looks a lot like a standard deck. Oh, Siphoner. Oh, it's over. Liliana. Drain our opponent to 10. Pass the turn. Oh, this Grafdigger's Cage is insane. Our opponent's playing blue-black Scarab God energy. Basically, almost exactly a standard deck. Very, very much a standard deck. I think we need our opponent to spend their turn attacking the Ashiok. I guess we could take it down once, maybe. Basically, I feel like we need our opponent to... I don't think we win from here, honestly. I feel like this Grafdigger's Cage, we needed... If we had brought in answers to Grafdigger's Cage, I'd feel much better. So when we go to game 3, I guess we'll have to bring in answers for that. Opponent brought in a bunch of Wraths. Gonna go after the Liliana. Okay. Another Ether board. We draw useless lands. We'll play the land. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go sideboarding. Even though we're at 34 life, we can't actually win through this Grafdigger's Cage. Cage just shuts down all of our reanimation stuff. Oh, this is awkward. Cage makes it so creatures cannot come into play from the graveyard. So Liliana and Rally the Ancestors don't do anything. We're going to go down the Ashioks. I don't think they were like a slight annoyance to our opponent, but I don't think they are actually impactful enough that we can keep them in the game. I think we got to bring in Fragmentize to deal with Grafdigger's Cage, because that was the whole reason we lost that game. And I guess oh man, we only have 22 lands? That game where we drew 11 lands was pretty disappointing. Yeah, I mean, Sorin's okay. I think I think it's mostly for aggro to try to gain back life. I feel like, well, we'll see. We'll keep. We gotta Fragmentize, as long as it doesn't get Thoughtseize. Play a land, play Dreadwander, pass the turn. This hand isn't exciting by any stretch, but... Opponent plays a land and passes. Well, go to combat. Attack you. Hit ya. Down to 18. Stitcher's Plier. Mill some cards. Anything relevant? Ew. Mill the Rally that we kind of wanted. Templeless Eyelids. I guess we'll keep Wayward Servant. I don't know if that's correct or not. Pass the turn. Besides cost of the card, why no Thoughtseize in the deck? Would have to ask the person that 5-0'd with it. I don't really have a good answer for that, other than whoever built the deck did not include it. Thoughtseize is definitely a very good card, so it seems like it should at least be in the conversation, but... Well, Wayward Servant. Go to combat. Get in. We would like to hit lands. Hey, what's up, Zethro? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I know you already said it, but I just want to get a chance to see it. But thank you so much for the great content, Seth. You found me with a lot of stress and depression since I found your content. You have helped more people than you are likely aware. Well, Frantic Wolfie Bub, thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I assume that spoilers should start after the first of the year. Normally, that's when spoilers start. There's a chance there's like maybe like a small amount of early previews around Christmas sometimes, like a card or two, but normally that is the schedule for winter set spoilers. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm doing well, Sethro. How are you? Go attacking. Boat it. Ugh, Essence Extraction. Well, kill Glint Sleeve, but we have literally no clock and no way to. Boy, I feel like we've run slightly awkwardly. Opponent plays a land. Ed passes. Yeah, you know what's Stitcher's Plier? I guess our opponent's missing land drops too, which is probably somewhat helpful. Wayward Servant go. Opponent. Would be nice to get down this Nantucket Husk to be able to fizzle some of these removal spells. I just think Sword making flyers and his plus is nice to get your 2/2s through the X3s. Yeah, maybe that's a fine plan. Ugh. We either draw 12 out of our 22 lands or we draw 2 out of our 22 lands plan. I tried D-Spark for the Great Boys, but I think Anguish and Murderous Rider seem better. Yeah, D-Spark seems a little bit sketchy to me. 4 or greater is a lot. Opponent passing. Not a land still. Well, we'll play Dreadwander. What we would give for a land. We'd give it all. Every bit. Pass the turn. Opponent. Undeps. We have the rally now even. I mean, it'll probably get thought seized, but... Or thought erasure, that also counts. Oh, Dak, why are you doing this to us? Hey, what's up, Jacene? How are you? Found it. Thought erasures. Takes our rally, of course. Mills a non-land and passes. All right, pass the turn. Yeah, we have definitely not run as smoothly as I would like. Little awkward, but... Hey, Seth, hey all. I watched your Powers of Combo video. LMAO. Well, I'm glad it made you laugh, Archburger Lord. That dang editor. Things are going great in the land down under. How are you doing today? Well, I'm doing good, Jay Steen. Unfortunately, a little less good because we've been running very poorly here. Oh, boy. Sure. Why not? Opponent, hostage taker. But, apart from our running, day's been good. Well, Stitcher Supplier. Mill 3 lands? Nope. No. So we've had 3 lands and 21 cards? That would be the equivalent of a 9 land deck? Okay. Huh. Opponent gets our Lazotep Reaver. And opponent hits another land off the top. Okay. And gets it. Hits us. Can't do anything about it. We got no lands. Oh my god, it's a land. It took 45 years, but we did draw land. All right, play a Diagraph Colossus. I think it's too late, though. If we had drawn a land in a timely manner, I think we were in good shape, but I think that it's probably too little too late. Opponent has a cast down, since they fit their lands. Pass the turn. The deck we're against is extremely bad. We're not even losing. He has 4 turns on us. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how this is went. We won game 1 pretty easily. Game 2, we got janked out by a Graph Digger's Cage. And then this game, I mean, you can't do much about drawing 2 lands in 9 turns. Opponent hits us down to 10. And I assume this is just over now, unfortunately. Can't really do much if you just don't draw lands. No, I'm pretty sure it's over. Opponent's got probably 2 Elder Deep Feeds in a row at least. If they have 1 Elder Deep Feed, they have 2 Elder Deep Feeds. And that's a double time walk and we're dead. I mean, if our opponent had, I don't know, we know their 5 cards are non-lands because they missed a land drop. So if their 5 cards are, I don't even know what they could possibly be that wouldn't win, but we're not going to get to land and rally. We're going to get time walked out of the game right here. Upkeep, Elder Deep Fiend, tap us down. Get another Elder Deep Fiend, tap us down. Game over. Well, alright. Can't fight the magic gods. If there's one lesson we have learned repeatedly, it's if the magic gods don't want you to win, you're not going to win. That is one of the biggest lessons of magic. Hey, it's a land. Unfortunately, it's at turn 11, so it doesn't do anything. We'll cast a Liliana, although it doesn't do anything. Kill a Murderous Rider, I guess. Pass the turn. Hey, see ya, Gav VM. Opponent. Castle Lockwade. I do think Castle Lockwade could be a good addition. It wouldn't help with the no land problem, but Castle Lockwade could be decent. Opponent. Gonna get in, hit us, kill Liliana. Sure. And yeah, I don't know about the suspension idea for historic is interesting, although I kind of feel like you need a ban list to go along with it. I feel like you're just going to have to repeatedly ban the same cards over and over again. About it. Yeah, we have had some rough draws at the heart of our losses today. There's the second Elder Deep Fiend, and that is officially game. All right. Well, so far we're 0-2. Each of our matches are 3 games, and both of our losses I would attribute, at least in a large part, to just really running poorly. Suspending is interesting. I hope it's not going to be a thing in the paper ban list. Yeah, I don't think they would actually do that. I think so. The thing with the suspension list, I like the idea of the suspension list, but I still think that like Veil of Summer, Once Upon a Time, there's a big list of cards that I think are just probably gonna have to be on every suspension list. So rather than just like announcing that they're suspended every month, maybe you just like ban those and then use a suspension list to like keep the format fresh. I don't think I could do it in paper where cards have more value, or with like real in the sense that they're supported for competitive play formats. But historic, I guess one of the upsides for it for Wizards is they can kind of try all these weird, crazy things because it's not really supported anywhere. There's no GPs or tournaments or anything. It's just kind of is its own thing. So it's a format where you can get away with trying all kinds of stuff like that. All right, let's see if the Magic Gods smile upon us this time, and we're gonna keep this. We got a rally. We have some zombies. We don't really have any drain effects, but it seems okay. We'll see what our opponent's up to. We got a Scryland, so we can use that to smooth out our draws at some point. If we can fill our graveyard, I mean, we might be able to get the rally kill. Well, let's Conceal Courtyard, run out a Dreadwander, pass the turn. Wilderness Reclamation Historic still allows for a large number of interesting decks. Maybe. I'm not a huge fan of Nexus, but that might just be my personal bias, so. But I would be fine with Nexus not being a thing in Historic or Pioneer. Go to Combat, get in, hit you with Dreadwander. Down 18. Play Dreadwander Part 2. Scryland. And alright. It is a land. It's a little slow and cuggy, but it's a land. So after reading their definition, it seems the suspension is basically giving the card a chance to come back once a good answer is being interjected into the next set. Maybe. Opponent. Ouch. Huh. I have not played against any Eidolons in Pioneer, but that is annoying and painful. Well, get in with Dreadwander. Hit our opponent. Play Stitcher Supplier. Take 2 for no super good reason. Yes, Eidolon's going to add up. Ooh, we milled a couple of Corpse Knights, though, which is good. Temple of Silence. Land! Rally would be decent here. Fatal Push to the bottom. We just want to land. Play a Crypt Breaker. Take 2. Pass the turn. All we need is a land! And this rally will be great. We'll actually be rallying them. Any tips on getting the decks to run before The decks you remember for the spike in price. The mono green stopping deck went from 70 to 40 ticks since the video was posted. Oh, there's not really any tips for it. Hey, what's up, Ryuzi? Because I don't really tell people in general what I'm playing before the videos go up. Sometimes I guess hint at what I'm working on Twitter, but I don't really tell anyone ahead of time. Specifically, well, I mean, one of the reasons is I think it makes the content more exciting to have it be a surprise, but also because I don't want people speculating on it and stuff, finance type people. So, but yeah, so that's part of the reason for it. So there isn't really a trick to getting it ahead of time. Now let's temple. Isolated chapel to the bottom. Play Nantucket Husk. Take 2 to 12. Go to combat. Hit our opponent. And I think we should have the rally kill here. This should almost certainly be the rally kill. We have 2 Corpse Knights, a Dread Wanderer, Crypt Breaker. This has got to be the rally kill next turn. Opponent, we're going to do it. We're going to actually get the rally kill. Opponent, Rabbit Up Ruins. Certainly, that's fine. Fine. Yeah, I guess you could get it as soon as you watch the video. That's another good way. Sun Personification is a card that I love in Historic. Ooh, I haven't tried it in Historic yet. Opponent, Swift Spear. Takes or beats. Down to 9. Well, either our opponent's got to kill us, or we're gonna rally them. Oh, this is what the deck wants to do. We're seeing it happen. Invocation catches a lot of people off guard, and if built with it in mind, it's a huge boost to combo decks. Ooh, that does sound sweet. 6 mana is kind of a lot, but it's definitely powerful once if you untap with it. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? I run it in Temur Reclamation, 1,000 Year Storms, free Niv Perun. Ooh. I mean, can't beat a free Niv. Even better than a normal Niv. About it. So what's is everyone in finals week then? I mean, I guess not everyone is still in college, but what's everyone got going on this week? Hey, what's up, Zelda Zach? I know I'm still a little thirsty. Might need a little bit more. Opponent's really in the tank. I'm not really sure why. SUNY schools are in finals currently. That makes sense. Have finals next week. Things are going well. That's good. 9 finals. Good God, Kid Corgi. Oh, that is a lot of how many classes are you taking? Do you have multiple finals in some classes, or are you taking I don't even know what that would be, 27 credit hours or something? Something ridiculous. About it. Combat. I mean, I think we just win here. I think it's really simple. We just opponent attack, sure. So we block Swift Spear. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have 6 creatures and 2 Corpse Knights, so that should be 12 right there. Driving to San Antonio for a concert. Ooh, that's fun. Dials. Who are you seeing? Wizards Lightning. Sure. Our opponent is really trying to figure this out. Well, we will sack. Yes, we will sack your Monastery Swift Spear to our Nantucket. We'll sack a Stitcher Supplier. As a fellow brewer, I must know, what do you have in the bin? Ooh. We are homeschoolers to no finals. For now, regular school till Christmas week. That's nice. I guess that's an upside of doing homeschooling. You get the flexibility to do your own schedule. All right. Well, we will sacrifice Dreadwander. I mean, we're winning in a million different ways, but rally the ancestors. This is going to be sweet. This is what we've been wanting to do with the deck. Rally X2. Bring them back, bring them back. About it. Ha! There's a pile of triggers. That is a lot of damage. Stack them up, and that something like this would have been lethal against basically anyone. Like, that is a lot of drain triggers. And remember, we can also sack everything to our Nantucket Husk. So this Nantucket Husk is going to be 4, 6, 8, 12, 6, 8, 8, like 20 power. So we just, like, absolutely insane. That's turn 5. Turn 5. That's what the deck can do when things go well. That is the power of the deck when it comes together. What do you think of Blood Forebodes and Pioneer? I feel like I run into Graveyard Hate kind of a lot, which is I think a potential problem. But if you can dodge Graveyard Hate, I think it is a playable card. Like, I think the effect of the card is playable. But Graveyard is definitely an issue. Great job at the budget Magic monitoring. Stompy, seeing all these brews, also much more against odds, doing swell and Pioneer makes me happy. Thank you, Jizwan. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Relentless Dead is incredible in this deck. Ooh, that does sound sweet. Maybe we'll have to do some updates and changes. This was a build that, the name's on the deck list. Someone 5-0'd with in a league. There's some things I like about it, some things I'm not 100% sold on. I feel like we need hard removal somewhere. We ran into, like, the Lyra game where we almost won that. We're so close. Oh, really? Looking back at these games, we were so close to being, like, 2-0, and we're 0-2. Those were just some really close matches. But, what are we putting to the bottom? I guess one Crypt Breaker. Get rid of the foil Crypt Breaker, I guess. I'm not a beer drinker at all, but I've recently discovered sours. I'm quite enthused to try more suggestions. Ew. I'm not a beer drinker either, really, honestly. You can ask like Richard and Tober from GP Vegas. Not much of a beer drinker. I've never been a big alcohol fan. I might be able to convince someone to get into Pioneer with that Stompy deck. I think that the Stompy deck is a really good starting deck. I like Soren's ultimate so much, I am much more likely to kill my Soren than my opponents are. Vote it. Combat. Get in. Yeah. Now, I guess that's a reason that maybe we should have killed that earlier, but let's kill the Soulscar Mage. Take 5. Ugh. Godless Shrine untapped, unfortunately. Corpse Knight, go. Oh! That's on me. They're not exactly... Man, Corpse Knight's not very good, is it? Corpse Knight's like a really bad Wayward Servant. Definitely want to play the one that gained us life, not the one that just drains our opponent. We'll see if that ends up being relevant, but little bit of a misstep. Night Shift Brewing Eva MA makes some group sours, and they're excellent. Ooh. Oh! Searing Blood. Well, okay, now I guess I'm glad that we... Wow, opponent just smashing through our creatures. So we dropped to 10, we dropped to 8. Untap land, please. Opponent. And, oh no, good lord, this hand. Opponent, combat. Hits us. Well, we are down to 6. This has been a good burn hand. What do we draw? Untapped, non-painful land, please. Well, we go to 4. We play Wayward Servant. Ugh. Shocking ourselves. Corpse Knight was a 2-3 for a minute. Play the land, raid our opponent, pass the turn. I mean, it did work out that the one that died is the one that we are the worst of the two. 5 life is not much, though, with our opponent having multiple creatures. Probably going to be forced to do some less than optimal blocks. And we'll see. Opponent. There's a new style called New England Pale Ale. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, we're 0-2, but I feel like if you saw the games, there was a... What's our opponent doing? They can't cast anything. Opponent. All right. A lot of it was the magic gods frowning on us more than anything else. Opponent combat goes attacking. We are dead to the world. We will block here and here. And opponent, another action spell? Sure. Yup. All right, well, we're on the play for game number 2, or 3. Yeah, Magic Gods were not kind so far to start this league. Let's go down to Husk. A Rally. A Colossus. And go up some Duresses? Run it like that? A favorite color combination? I think... definitely blue something. A lot of my favorite decks involve blue and other colors, although I don't know if I have an actual like favorite 3 color combination. Maybe like Bant. Hey, what's up, Starband? How are you? Opponent. I mean, we weren't technically dead right that second, but we lose both of our creatures, and there's no way we can actually come back from that position. So we were dead, even though we only technically go to 1 right there, but there's not a way to come back from it, unfortunately. Now, play a land, play Dreadwander. The Ciliana could be nice. Play Crypt Breaker. We'll see. Go to combat. Get in. Hit our opponent. Hope for no Searing Blaze type effects. Some life gain would be nice. I got my foil breeding pools as soon as new Ravnica set out. Ooh, that's a good choice. One only know I love your content and Crims. You guys are amazing and I love your enthusiasm. Well, thank you, Seawags. I appreciate the kind words. Zakazeld and Old Wolf, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. 22 months for the land count in a Crypt Commander deck. So true. He's slowly adding more. I think he's getting close to like 36 now, so he's heading in the right direction, at least. Oh, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for our new subscribers. Hey Seth, I mentioned this in a discussion, but on today's Budget Magic on non-budget build, did you intend to omit Nykthos Shrine to Nyx? Yeah, I don't actually think that Nykthos is good in that deck. I think you can build a devotion style deck where Nykthos is very good, but I don't think that it's something that you want to play in the Stompy list. We have a lot of triple green 3-drops, and what that deck really wants to do is mulligan into 1-mana Mana Dork, Steel Leaf Champion Yorvo, or I'm spacing on the other one. Steel Leaf Champion Yorvo, or wow, our face? What is our opponent doing? Okay, sure. Got to do in response. Tricky opponent. Okay, look at that stack manipulation. Well, we will play Temple of Silence. We will scry. We will attempt to scry. But love strike bees, yeah. And Nykthos really throws off that curve. So I think you want to go 1 mana into 3 mana. And Nykthos isn't great with that. So I think there are builds. Nykthos is expensive, like $20 a copy or something. I think there are devotion builds that would definitely want it, but I don't think that build actually wants it. I've been a lurker for a few years, love your videos. I don't have much to give beyond my appreciative shit, unfortunately, but you keep the good times good. Well, Zach Zandel, I appreciate that more than anything, honestly. Giving giving the appreciation is the best thing to give, so thank you so much. Wayward Servant. I guess we can keep it. Go to combat. Attack. See what happens. 13. Pote it. Do your tricky stack plays. I do not play much Pauper. A little bit now and then. I go through times when I play it more than others, but I haven't been playing it very much recently. Get you Lava Runner for our opponent. And Soul Scar Mage. Opponent. Gets it and hits us. Down to 11. We'll play the land. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent. Takes it to 8. Well, Liliana. Kill Lava Runner. Pass the turn. We'll see. This is close. Opponent untaps. Oh, come on. Nothing good, nothing good. What do you got, opponent? 2 prowess creatures. Oh, opponent. I'm thinking that it's better to kill the Lava Runner since our opponent only has 2 mana. Maybe, I don't know. They're both wizards, so Wizard's Lightning is on either way. Opponent. Oh, that's a good one. Searing Blood. Kills the Dreadwander. Hits us. To 8. Alright. We will see. Oh, Searing Blood's so insane. Decade! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. And Guitar Driver, welcome you as well. Big soups here for you. Opponent. Face, Liliana hits us to 6. We untap. What do we draw? Something good, please. Please, 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 something good. Crypt Breaker. Well, we will play Wayward Servant. Crypt Breaker. Drain our opponent down to 6. We go to 7. Oh. Oh my goodness. We know our opponent has 3 action cards because they have the mono red dream of drawing 2 lands. I feel like we're gonna end up losing this again. Opponent deeply in the tank. This has been interesting. I've always been interested in submitting articles like deck texts for Goldfish, but I'm not sure who I should ask about that kind of thing. And it's rude to ask on C. Well, DJ Fresh, definitely send me an email about it. I feel like that's a good way to do it. But yeah, send me an email. I can talk to you about it. Hey, see ya, JLSS. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck. Good luck getting the little one to bed. About it. Opponent's really tanking. Before we wait for our opponent to to figure out what they're doing here. A reminder that our stream today is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and if you need some Magic cards, you can snag them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the stream. Is Death and Taxes possible in Pioneer? Kind of, I would say. I think that Death and Taxes, you could do like an Eldrazi in Taxes, sort of, with like Wasteland Stranglers and Brain Maggots, but I don't know if you could play a more Legacy-styled Death and Taxes deck. Yeah, our opponents maybe they're having connection troubles or something, but yeah, I think we gotta pass and try to do some blocking and play defense. Opponent untaps. We're pretty close to the point where a rally would be game winning. If all of our creatures die, a rally would be 5. If they have another Searing Blaze, we're just done. Okay, Eidolon's actually not very good here. We're pretty fine with Eidolon. Opponent. Combat. No attacks. Oh, all right, Liliana. All right, Liliana. It's up to you. Stitcher Supplier. Well, Liliana. If we whiff on zombies here, I'm going to cry so much. All right, wait, let's think about this. Opponent's at 5. So if we take up Liliana and hit, our opponent can only cast 1 spell the rest of the game. That shouldn't be able to beat us. If we take up Liliana and whiff, all bets are off. Ugh. Please, Liliana. Please. Please. Be good. Oh, okay. So we pass the turn, and that should just be game. Oh, okay. Okay. Liliana actually came through for us. Oh. Opponent plays a land. Sure. Goes to combat. Attacks. Oh, we got him. Liliana, you never know with Liliana. It's like Satyr Wayfinder, where sometimes everything goes wrong. And I think our opponent just locked themselves with this Eidolon. I don't know about our opponent even playing that Eidolon. That seemed like a questionable decision. Opponent. Definitely should have drawn a card end of turn if you didn't attack. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Although once the Eidolon came down, I kind of feel like just keeping our life total high is the safest. Draw a card. Uptick Liliana. Wayward Servant. And that should be the game. Liliana coming through somehow. They posted the new Judge. Oh, we have new promos to look at. Wayward Servant comes down, and all right, we're on the board. The Magic Gods smiling upon us in round number 3. Finally, up to 2-1. Huh. Okay, that was a one of the slower mono red players I've ever played against in my entire life. We have played every match has been 3 games. It is as long and grindy as it could possibly get. Well, let's take a peek at these promos if I can find them real quick before we jump into our next round. True, all that. I heard they're all supposed to be tutors, I think. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. And also, Grep Gunnarsson. Welcome you as well. Big super cheer for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not sure. Huh. I don't see the promos anywhere. Well, if the promos are actually out and anyone finds them, feel free to stick a link in the chat. I don't actually see them anywhere, so. Hey, Seth, I got my first. Oh, demonic? Okay. Yeah, we talked about those. A little while ago. I was like, okay, yeah, I have seen those. Like demonic tutor, enlightened tutor, another tutor. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about those on stream a few days ago. Thank you for making sure I saw them, though. Got my first qualification for the SCG Invitational with an IQ win this weekend, although I'm not sure what deck. Although I'm not on the deck anymore. I want to thank you for the help I got from you earlier this year with the Teferi pool list that started me to higher level tournaments. Well, fun, Whale. Congratulations. That is super awesome. Yeah, the demonic tutor is definitely interesting. A lot of people have said they thought it was really creepy. I honestly don't know if I think it's that creepy. Like, I think it's like medium creepy, but I don't actually think it's like super duper creepy. The other news, what up TCG for this 17th month? Oh, thank you so much, and congrats again on the second store you're opening. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our re-subscriber. The other thing that came out today was Worlds is going to be on Arena. What do you think about that? What do you think? Traditionally, I think part of the weirdness with Worlds is Worlds is a format that has multiple, or Worlds is a tournament that has multiple formats. That's kind of just been how Worlds has mostly worked. And Arena's basically standard only. You can't do draft because there's not real draft. There's no other like real competitive formats. So it's going to be just like 16 players playing standard for 3 days, I presume. I think that the quality for Arena and that they've put into the tournaments is good, and that they're usually pretty watchable and they're fast because there's no shuffling. Like, I like that part. But I don't know, it's a little bit weird to have Worlds be just standard on Arena to me. Hey, thank you, Ravenclef. Donos! What's going on? How are you? Hopefully all is well with you this December, this holiday season. About it in the deck. Asylum Visitor. Interesting. Well, let's just go to combat. Attack with everything. See what our opponent does. Takes it. Well, we will run out Wayward Servant. Pass the turn. We're just going to zombie him. Opponent's down to 11 already. The power of the aggro zombies. Opponent plays the land end. Ooh. You're right. These are new ones that I haven't seen. Our conference promos, we have Sylvan Tutor and Arena Rector. They will not be part of the member mailings. Will be 2 of 4 promos to make up our conference package. Okay. Interesting. I mean, Sylvan Tutor is one that really needed reprinting. So that's definitely a super sweet choice. Arena Rector, I mean, it's the kind of card that, in a world of Commander, it's gonna be very in demand eventually. It's probably already expensive. I don't even know how much it costs, but I'm sure it costs something. Yeah, they look dark in the pictures. I wonder if they're gonna look that dark in real life, or if that's just how the pictures look for the foils. Definitely sweet. Hey, thank you, Ravencalf. Oh, Lord. Chain Whirler. Well, that's not a card I was expecting, but sure. Yikes. Alright, pass the turn. We got Chain World to the max. Oh! Boat it. Land. What is this, just like red-black stuff? Then it goes combat. Attacks. Now we'll take it. Down to 11, unfortunately. We need a rally! And also a land to go with it. Well, this is not a deck I've ever seen before, but I think we are probably in pretty bad shape. Double Chain Whirler is asking a lot. Well, drain ya. Go to 11, you go to 7. Boat it. Scrappy Scrounger. One card in hand, what might it be? I mean, maybe we got a chance. We'll see. A rally would be insane. Rally would be game winning. We can try to just like chump block and keep getting back Dread Wanderers for a bit. Opponent gets in. Do they have another Chain Whirler? Doesn't they just leave them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead? Well, all right, opponent gets in, hits us. Down to 5. Well, give us a rally. Give us a Oh, the Magic Gods! The Magic Gods came through! Huh, okay. Go to combat. Attack ya. All right. All right, all right, all right. Whoa! Just when things look like they were at their worst, rally off the top, saves the day. Smileland! Well, I guess we cannot complain about the Magic Gods in this one. Smileland, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you. Although, honestly, I feel like our opponent left themselves dead anyway. Maybe they could kill... Yeah. I mean, I guess there's no reason to rub it in. Let's just rally. Maybe they could kill the Wayward Servant with the trigger on the stack. Otherwise, they're dead to us just getting back Dread Wanderer, but... Yeah. Whew! Had it the whole time. Opponent scoops it up. Whoa! Through 2 Chain Whirlers. Whoa. Boy, those Chain Whirlers are insane. Those are very frightening. Very frightening. Magic is easier when you draw whatever you want. That is true. And we got the win. Not bad. Not bad for our deck. However, we have a lot of stuff that dies to the Chain Whirlers. Now, go down the Foulmire Knights. Go up to Sorens. Do we got to worry about Graveyard Hate? Maybe. Maybe we got to go like 2 Fragmentizes. What else just gets wrecked by... And 2 Sorens. Let's try it like that. 2 Fragmentized, 2 Sorens. Go like that. The Ancestors were not happy with the Chain Whirlers. Actually, since we drew the rally, the Chain Whirlers were like kind of helpful. All right. What you got about it? What you got? We could still feed the kids. We started off 0-2, but we're on the winning track. All right. I mean, I guess we keep this. It's not a super good hand, but Blood Grip for our opponent. Untapped. Dozzies. Yep. That is a lot of lands. One of them's a scry land. And milling ourselves can offer some value. We can mill over Dread Wanderers, maybe. Opponent takes the Sorin. Probably a good call. Oh, no. Well, Conceal Courtyard. Stitcher Supplier. Mill over even more lands. All right, no more lands, deck. No more lands, no more lands. I wish this deck had more of a way to draw cards. Boat it. Rakdos Guildgate. Interesting. Cryptmaker is a way to draw cards eventually. Let's play Temple of Silence. Scry for a zombie. Alright. Keep Diagraph Clauses. Get in with Stitcher Supplier. Hit our opponent. Oh, we're going to have so many tap lands. So many. Pass the turn. Opponent. Favorite ice cream brand, go. Probably just Ben & Jerry's, I guess. Opponent going to... Ew. Chain Whirler, and it mills our Diagraph Colossus. That's unfortunate. Oh my god. And we draw the millionth. We draw the millionth. Concealed Courtyard. Literally everyone in the deck. Okay, can we go back to complaining about the Magic Gods now? Opponent has another removal spell. I think we can, with how that turned out. Opponent gets it and hits us. Wow. Alright. We are a 22 land deck. Pass the turn. Opponent. Untap land. Combat. Hits us. Sure. Down to 13. Still a 22 land deck. Conceal Courtyard, go. Favorite ice cream topping? I don't know if I just like Cool Whip or something. Opponent gets it. Hits us. We still have all of our rallies in the deck because we've just drawn lands. Ribbons. It's a removal spell that doesn't do anything. Pass the turn. Oh! Oh, what's up, Man of Mars? It was going fine until this game. This game, our deck is giving us just lands for years and years. Opponent. I think our opponent's overthinking this a bit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I mean, we played a Stitcher Supplier that entire game. What can you even do about that? Oh, Magic Gods. Magic Gods, why? Why? I'll run it back. Yeah, it's rough. Our way to not flat out is Crypt Breaker, but Crypt Breaker dies to Chain Whirler, and our opponent's drawing Chain Whirlers very impressively. I mean, I think Fragmentize is fine. It kills Scrap Heap Scroucher, it kills vehicles, and it keeps our Graveyard Hate for us from getting wrecked by Graveyard Hate. The problem there wasn't... Reaver is not even that good. It makes a mass token that gets killed. The problem that game is we drew 3 spells and 8 lands or something. Cleavis, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for you. Seth, will you make a Brewers Minute talking about counter spells, removal, or sideboard options, something like that in Pioneer? That seems like it could be a sweet idea. Cruel Celebrate is interesting, although it's even weaker to Graveyard Hate, and it's not a tribe member. So while I like Blood Artist effects in Aristocrat style decks, I don't know if I want it in a zombie deck. What would we take out for Ashiok? I don't really see anything that I think Ashiok would be better than. I feel like Ashiok, it would probably be like maybe okay, but I don't feel like it would be better than anything else, anything we'd have to cut from our deck. David Inuza, welcome to the Intizu, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you. Thank you. Opponent, really thinking of, oh, wait, did we not actually submit? I thought we clicked that like a long time ago. All right, We're on the play. Well, we'll keep it. At least we don't have only lands. This hand's, that's fine. It doesn't get completely wrecked by a Chain Whirler, which is nice for once. I think Fragmentize is pretty good and necessary. Diagraph to the bottom, go. Opponent. Opponent should be playing Leyline of the Void, or most decks in their colors will have Leyline of the Void. Leads with the traditional Thoughtseize. Opponent. Takes Wayward Servant. Well, play Courtyard, play a Corpse Knight, pass the turn. About it. Let me see, Dr. Josali. What kind of toppings do you like out of... Oh, no. Thoughtseize Tribal. What kind of toppings do you like out of Ice Cream? Takes Diagraph Colossus. Opponent passes. Crypt Breaker's not the worst. Well, we'll play Lazotep Reaver. Oh, sweet. Mother of mercy. All right, opponent's living the disruption dream there. Chain Whirler, of course. Okay. I'll play Stitcher Supplier. Mill some cards. Play Crypt Breaker. Draw a card. Land. Tapped. Pass the turn. If they have another Chain Whirler, I'm going to puke. I'm going to puke, puke, puke. Donos for the 23rd month. Welcome. This is not realistic Magic. Not realistic at all. Opponents had 5 Chain Whirlers in... 5 Chain Whirlers in their top, I don't know, in the last, in this match, without drawing any extra cards. Like in their top 12 cards every game. Okay. Well, Fatal Push. Fatal Push. Play a Wayward Servant. Pass the turn. About it. So, what if you made a Notion Thief Whiff Spring? What? That was another... Wow, this is the best hand that our opponent could possibly have. Hey, more lads. Pass the turn. Well, First Strike also deals... First Strike also deals damage to us. Do we get bailed out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! Magic gods! Magic gods, you saved us! Oh, thank you, Magic gods! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, wow! Our opponent had such an insane hand and we did nothing, and then we top decked to rally. Oh, I will never doubt you again, Magic Gods. I promise. I promise. I will never say a bad word about you again. Not for the rest of my life. Oh my Lord Almighty. At the last possible second. Poeta said they're boycotting the stream because of the top deck. I'm sorry. Well, you drew 5. You did draw 5. You did draw 5 chain whirlers. So, oh, whoa. I cannot believe we won that. Oh. Thoughtseize, chain whirler, fatal push, Chandra. We had no right winning that game. None. Not even a little. Wow. Well, that's magic. I will never. Magic gods. It's over. No more disrespect for the magic gods. They came through there to the max. I guess that's why it's silly to complain about the magic gods is when it comes down to it, everyone gets things are random and everyone gets lucky equally. So for every time it feels bad when your opponent draws 5 chain whirlers at the top of their deck to wreck your board, then you snag the perfect card to win. So yeah, that's magic. Smug looking barrel, how are you today? Thank you for hanging out. Ooh. This hand looks bad. Probably is bad. Yeah, I guess we mulligan. Yeah, this is not significantly better, but alright. We'll put a swamp to the bottom. Alright, opponent, what are you up to? I am not in Hawaii. Oh, mono red again. Ugh. We already got by mono. Oh no. We top decked rally, didn't we? So we just barely beat mono red. Yeah, we will keep fatal push. Pass the turn. I'm not in Hawaii, although that would be sweet. I've never actually even been to Hawaii. Bone it. Bonded courier. Gonna go attacking. Yup. Let's just conceal Courtyard and Lazatep Reaver. Should be a good blocker for Bonded Courier at least. Pass the turn. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Well, we'll take it. Down to 17. And oh boy. Maybe we shouldn't have taken it. Light up the stage. No lands though. Okay. Opponent passes. Well, play Concealed Courtyard. Run out a Wayward Servant. And I guess we just do this now. Kill Soulscar Mage. Go to combat. Get in for 1. Pass the turn. And if our opponent doesn't hit lands, we're in good shape. New York is famous for never winning the Super Bowl in snow. Oh, opponent scoops it up. That is true. That is basically all upstate New York is known for. Also, I guess buffalo wings, salt potatoes apparently. Thoughts for Lavinia in a control deck for fire stacks. It seems like it could be interesting. Ooh. It seems like it could be interesting. I haven't actually tried it, but it seems like it could have potential to be decent. Den sideboard is as well as we probably should have. Is this how we feed the kids? Maybe. We need one more win to feed the kids. Oh yes, there was a potato festival when I was growing up, which, oh my goodness, it was the most backwoods redneck. Did I say backneck? Backwoods redneck kind of festival. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a thing. That was definitely a thing that existed for better or worse. Mostly worst, I think, but play at pass the turn. But it plays a lad. My brother won't shut up about how New Yorkers eat their pizza. How do New Yorkers eat their pizza? That is strange. Yeah, let's just Lazatep Reaver. Pass the turn. Fold it? Who folds their pizza? I don't fold my pizza. I don't really even know anyone that folds their pizza. Do they? Like a taco? Like, I don't know. I think I eat my pizza. Everyone I know eats their pizza flat. I don't know about this pizza folding thing. Is that really that's really okay? Potato festival's got to be way worse than a coffee festival. Coffee's awesome. Potatoes, I mean, they're fine, but I don't think many people would consider potatoes to be awesome like coffee. Folding pizza. Maybe it's a city thing. I don't think it's an upstate New York thing. That's for sure. All right, Searing Blood, land. Opponent passes. Well, Stitcher Supplier. Mill some cards. Drain ya. I feel like we're basically a land away from maybe winning with Rally. Stitcher Supplier. Mill some cards. Drain ya. Get in with the Reaver. Pass the turn. 1, 2, 3. I guess we only have one Corpse Knight, though. Folding pizza is a real thing in Brazil. That's awkward, but let's save our Corpse Knight. Opponent passes. There's a land. Well, run out a Diregraph Colossus. It's big and bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, opponent scoops it up. We fed the kids. We started. So I think this deck's actually decent. I think it's decent. We got a treasure chest. We did do it. We got there. I feel like we started off rough, 0-2, although both of those losses were 3-game matches. One of them we drew 12 lads. Another we drew 2 lads. And we were feeling a little down, but then we won 3 in a row. We fed the kids. We got the winning record. That seems actually decent. I feel like, so let's open the treasure chest first, and then we'll talk about the deck, and then we're going to have time to play a game of Mo-mirr tonight to wrap things up. We haven't Mo-mirred in a long time, but let us crack our, not those. Let us crack our single treasure chest. Hope for something sweet and something awesome. Let me see, Tanos. Okay. That actually seems reasonable. We get a breeding pool, a sweet-looking Ocam Ranger, 5 play points. Breeding pool, I think, is worth something. I actually think breeding pool is one of the most valuable of the Shocklands on Magic Online. 7 ticks, 7.21. That is a good open. That is a very good open. We'll take it. Yeah, so I think the deck, I'm pretty happy with how it played. Oh yeah, also in my vintage Masters drafting experience, I got to do it this way. I opened an original Ancestral Recall. I think it would be sweet to own the original Power 9. They just look so nice, but they're so expensive. It's like 60 ticks, and it was like 100 ticks before the draft started. So that was my biggest win, I think, of vintage Masters drafting. Anyway, regardless, that's off topic. As far as this deck, I feel like it's pretty good as it is. We did have some bad running sometimes. We had some good running sometimes. The games where we drew Rally went much better than the games where we didn't draw Rally. I feel like the things that we talked about are missing. I'm not sure what these Ashioks are actually doing now that Field of the Dead is banned. some sort of hard removal. I'm leaning towards Murderous Rider, maybe, but some sort of hard removal somewhere seems like it could be helpful in this deck. We got wrecked by a Lyra one game. We lost to Blue-White Control that just had like 5 Planeswalkers on the battlefield. So I feel like some Murderous Riders, plus Murderous Riders a zombie. That was one thing that we talked about. Hey, see ya, Archburglar Lord. Thanks for hanging out. So I think that that is something that's worth considering. Otherwise, what was the other thing? I feel like there was one other change we were talking about. Hard removal in one other thing that I'm not remembering. Phoenix. We wanted Phoenix? I don't think we wanted Phoenix. But yeah, so I feel like the deck is functional. It's also fairly cheap. I think it's like $200-ish in paper. So Thoughtseize, yeah, Thoughtseize could be a good addition to the deck. Although I'm still not 100% sure what we cut from the main deck. Rally needs a lot of creatures. Maybe, I wonder if Liliana is worth it. It was good against Mono Red. Yeah, it's only $185, so it's pretty cheap. I don't know about like the Cruel Celebrants and Zulaport Cutthroats. I feel like we really need to be all zombies, creature-wise. I feel like there probably is an Aristocrat Rally deck with Cruel Celebrant or Zulaport Cutthroat, but I don't think it's this one, because this deck really wants everything to be zombies for Crypt Breaker, for Wayward Servant, and it is nice that these kind of get around Graveyard Hate a little bit. Like, Graveyard Hate's still annoying, and we still lost to a Grafdigger's Cage one game, but at least with Wayward Servant and Corpse Knight, we can just, like, cast our threats and get damage. Husk is a little hit or miss. I feel like Diagraph Colossus could also be a little hit or miss. Maybe it's better to just, like... I don't know. I guess the other thing, we did have some mana issues where we got stuck on lands. Maybe you, like, cut all the expensive stuff and fill in the bottom end of the curve with another, like, more copies of Dreadwander, some Thoughtseizes, and just be, like, all 1 and 2 drops and then rally the Ancestors. That would be another possibility. So, does it still need Graveyard Hate? I don't feel like we necessarily need Graveyard Hate, but we definitely do need answers to Graveyard Hate, because it is brutal. Like, we definitely lost to Grafdigger's Cage. We got lucky to dodge Rest in Peace for the most part, but actually, no, we lost to, in our first round, to the Blue-White Control deck, which we might have lost to anyway, but we lost to Rest in Peace there. So I feel like it is worth fighting Graveyard Hate, but maybe we could play some Graveyard Hate. I don't know how big of an issue Graveyard decks really are at the moment. It feels like Control I play more than anything. I don't know. Maybe we still need Graveyard Hate. I feel like Ashiok, if I want a Graveyard Hate, I don't think I'd play Ashiok. I liked Ashiok back when Field of the Dead was in the format. But if I was going to play just Graveyard Hate, I'd probably just play Leylines, I think. Because it doesn't even hit our graveyard, which is nice. Anyway, I think that's some ideas for the deck, but it feels pretty competitive. However, bonus, send me a challenge if you would like to Mo-mirr to wrap up our stream tonight. We have time to get in a Mo-mirr match, so if you want to do some Mo-mirring, send me a challenge on Magic Online, and we will Mo-mirr it up. Get in a Mo-mirr game to wrap up the stream. Why not cut the Husk for Midnight Reaper? I don't know if our creatures die enough. Wow. Turn 2 Stormcrow on top of it. I don't know if our creatures die enough for Midnight Reaper, especially if we cut Husk. I guess we could trust that they just die naturally, like when Chain Whirler was blowing us out. But yeah, so that would be the thing. We don't really have a sack outlet. If you're not familiar with Mo-mirr, Mo-mirr is something we try to sneak in for viewer battles once in a while at the end of the stream. Mo-mirr is the randomest format. You start with 24 life. Your deck is 100% lands, and each turn, one time, you can pay X, you can discard a card, and you get a token that's a copy of a random creature that converts mana cost. For example, we're going to pay 2. We're going to discard a Blades. Our random token 2-drop of all of Magic is Tidallo Sculler. Can't get away from the zombies. Can't get away from the white-black zombies. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything because it can't hit lands, even though it's a sweet card. Turn 2 Stormcrow and Mo-mirr would be funny. Yes, it would. Although, Hulking Goblin from Vintage Masters, not as hulking as his name suggests. Only a 2/2, can't even block. Is the Mo-mirr list still a thing? Mo-mirr list has not been a thing recently since we've, pro-black. All right. Yeah, whatever. We'll trade that off. Mo-mirr list has not been a thing recently because we've been doing more arena streams, and we switched some stuff up, but it definitely could come back in the future. A 2/2 for 2 in red. It can't block though, so it has a really big drawback. I'm looking to start Moto, but I don't know where to start. Like keybinds and other things like that. Can you help? Ooh. Misbuying click. That's actually something I'm kind of working on. There's a video on the YouTube channel that's a little old now, but still mostly relevant, called Getting Started on Magic Online. I think it's a 2018 edition, but that's something I'm working on updating, because it seems like a lot of people are interested in that at the moment with, how do, flanking. Does flanking work with attacking and blocking? Whenever it blocks, whenever a creature without flanking blocks it. Okay, so only if it's getting blocked. All right, so we can get in with our, what are spikes? Is that like a slug? That, I've never really looked closely at this before. That is just a, who knows the lore of this? That is a disgusting creature. It's got like other creatures crawling. I don't even know if I want to know what's going on, but it is gross. It's about as gross as it gets. Vote it. Selfless Exorcist. Exile target creature card in a graveyard. That card deals damage equal to its power. To Selfless Exorcist. Huh? Exile a creature. Wow. That is, and that's a rare? That is a poor graveyard ace. So you can exile a creature from a graveyard, but if it has power of 4 or greater, you lose your 5-drop to do it? I mean, I guess maybe it makes more sense in the context of, like, Judgment, where graveyard stuff was, like, back in this era, there was a lot of graveyard stuff going on, but, ooh, Flying Devour. All right, I think we're going for it. Sack a ball, Predator Dragon. All about you, Predator Dragon. Hit you for 8. But yeah, so check out that video, and I'm working on an update, hopefully for January, that kind of goes over some of the changes to Magic Online and why you would consider playing Magic Online in 2020. I really wish the Nephilim they need to just errata those for Commander. They should be legal as 4-color commanders. I think that would be very sweet. Hey, what's up, Holly How? How are you? I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Well, let's make a 7. Not a phage. Human riding a dragon. Sure. Hit ya. I think this Predator Dragon is just going to close out the game. Commander Graven Elvac. Bone at 7. Ooh. Imperious Alkite. That does keep our opponent alive for a turn. Can stop the Predator Dragon or chump it. Which would I build a deck around? We might have to look up Nephilim. I'm trying to remember. Some of them have really, really cool abilities. Wait, did I spell it wrong? Your Tiller, when it attacks, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped to attacking. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but, okay, kind of stompy-ish. When you cast a spell to these feel like they're built to be commander cards. Whenever a player casts it, it's a sorcery spell if it targets it. I think that Ink Treader is a cool one. Glint Eye draws cards, so you can't really go wrong. Dune Brood, I mean, I guess it'd be kind of fine. Still, like, what's the downside? I mean, I guess errating cards is, like, just something we don't do, but those cards in specific just seem so perfect as what card, if you go back in Magic's history and make any card legendary, any creature legendary for the purposes of Commander, what would it be? Another question, my computer is crappy, runs lots, and old, and runs Arena, but it's very slow and lags a lot. Does Moto run better than Arena, or am I going to have issues? Moto is much less computer intensive than Arena. So you should have less problems running Magic Online than running Arena. Magic Online, it looks pretty stripped back. You're not going to get the flashing graphics and pets and stuff like that. But the upside is it is much easier for your computer to run. So you shouldn't have the same like lag issues or any of that kind of stuff that you have with Arena. Turning down effects is definitely helpful too. I know they just posted the state of the game for Arena. The numbers were absolutely shocking. I didn't realize like how bad Arena was running, but apparently it was like really, really badly because it was like 80% of people were having problems. I should pull it up, but we're having problems running Arena, and now it's down to like 25% with the latest patch, so it is improving, but. I'll try this one more time. We should do a Pioneer viewer battle stream. Everyone battles you with their most janky decks. That's a good idea, Zaire. Oh, we've been talking about a viewer battle stream. We just need to schedule it. All right, let's let me look at the calendar here. All right, officially next Thursday, December 19th. How about that? In the spirit of leading up to the holidays, viewer battle stream. Next Thursday we'll do a viewer battle stream. So if you would like to play a match against me, and I will promote it more on Thursday stream and the rest of the stream and on social media and stuff. But yes, we'll do a viewer battle stream next Thursday. And what we'll probably do is do it the first half on Magic Online and the second half on Arena, I think, if some people want to play Pioneer. If you want to play Standard, we'll do that on Magic Arena. But if you really want to play Pioneer, then we can do that on Magic Online. So get out your janky fun decks. Not in 2 days, the 19th. So not this Thursday, but the following Thursday. Hopefully that will get people out of finals week, and it will give me a little bit of time to promote it and hopefully get together some fun decks to play for it. Thursday stream is at 6 Eastern time. Let me see DJ Fresh. I do like garbage memes. Saltine Notions. Whispering Madness, Notion Thief. Ooh. Wait, I kind of forgot that Whispering Madness was in Pioneer. That's actually sweet. Also, maybe I'll have to explore that. I forgot that Whispering Madness was legal in Pioneer. Because it's also right on curve with Narset. So you can kind of go all in on this. With Narset, Whispering Madness, that actually seems like it could be pretty good. Whoa, the Felidar Guardian. Bad. Yeah, this is Mo-mirr. Usually, if we finish our league and we're playing Magic Online and we got a little bit extra time, try to wrap up with some fun Mo-mirr action. Hey man, I've been following you since the MTG Finance subreddit days. Whoa, you've been there since the very, very beginning. Like that is literally how I started getting into content and how I met Richard. That is the beginning. That's impressive. I just want to say it's been an absolute pleasure to watch you rise, and you've created an astronomical volume of content I've enjoyed over the years. Just want to say thank you. Well, Worker, thank you so much for watching and for the kind words. I'm assuming 0 viewers is probably just a Twitch bug, because there's definitely some of you here. There's definitely some of you here talking in the chat, so I'm assuming, my guess is it's a Twitch bug. Twitch gets a little buggy sometimes. Whoa, Leecher. Whenever attacks put a counter on it, humans, angels Well, I guess we can attack with it. We are doing a good job of hitting big flyers, at least. Thanos, handing out the gift subs to Worker. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription and for the kind words, and also thank you to Thanos for the gift subs. This gives you for you. You're all just imaginary. I've been sitting here for 3 hours talking to myself, thinking I'm talking to all of you. Oh, that would be embarrassing. My mom was right. Amazon software is quality. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Twitch can be buggy. Streamlabs can be buggy. YouTube can be buggy. YouTube's probably better than Twitch as far as bugs, I think. Well, keep getting in with our Herald of War. Oh man, Galecaster Colossus is absurd. Removal's so good in Mo-mirr, and you hardly ever get it. Opponent makes it 7. Oh, you think you're going to draw some cards, do you, opponent? Well, Galecaster Colossus has something to say about that, and cannot beat the Galecaster, and opponent scoops it up. So I guess none of you really exist, so. So we got in some Mo-mirr. We got to play some sweet, sweet zombie rally, and perhaps most importantly, we decided next Thursday, December 19th, viewer battle stream. So if you want to battle me, standard, maybe Pioneer as well, get your janky decks ready. It'll be your chance to play a match on stream, show off your coolest, jankiest, funnest decks. I will not just be playing spiky decks. That's not the plan. Gonna play janky fun decks. Hopefully get to see your janky fun decks as well. So get your decks ready for December 19th, next Thursday, because that is going to be super, super fun. Lalabasor, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I'll have a motto in time for the viewer battle stream. It's going to be sick. It is going to be fun, Big Stilts. It's going to be a blast. Format, we're going to do half standard and half Pioneer. Assuming people want to play Pioneer. I know some people mentioned it. So I think the idea is going to be start off on one of the clients and do everyone who wants to play Pioneer, and then switch halfway through to the other client and do everyone that wants to play standard on Arena or whatever. So that is your chance to do some sweet, sweet battling. So get your decks ready. You got a week and 2 days to prepare. So on that note, reminders on the way out the door. First off, y'all are amazing and awesome, and I love you, and thank you so much for being supportive in the kind words and donations and subscriptions and just hanging out me cool. Seriously, y'all make my night every time we do streaming, or my afternoon. So thank you to all of you for being awesome. But reminders, replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube, there's some Modern with Crypt going up tonight. Tomorrow, we are Bearer of Heavensing in Pioneer. Oh my goodness, Frogget's on. So keep it out for that. Otherwise, one more shout out to our super sweet sponsor, Card Kingdom. And if you need some magic cards and you want to support the stream and the channel and the site, you can get them over from the awesome people at Card Kingdom. If you want, you can even mention that you want a Saffron Olive sticker. They'll hook you up with a sweet bearded fish sticker just for free, just for asking. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. And one more reminder, next week, December 19th, on Thursday, viewer battle stream. Get your decks ready. More information. I will figure out the details, try to announce it on Thursday, but get your decks ready. It's going to be a blast. So until then, well, actually, we'll be back on Thursday with another stream. So until Thursday, where we'll have more information on viewer battle stream. Have a wonderful middle of the week. Whatever you may be doing, go crush your finals or your job or whatever you're doing. Do awesome at it. Have a great time doing it. And we will be back on Thursday with some more streaming. So until then, thanks again for being amazing. I love y'all, and I will see you on Thursday.